Most cat owners live with 6 specific behaviors happening around them every single day and never realize what they actually mean. Your cat is talking to you, constantly, quietly, in a language that's been refined over thousands of years of living alongside humans. And most of it slips right past us because we're waiting for words. We're waiting for something that looks like how we communicate. But cats don't communicate the way we do. They communicate through small, specific, repeated signals. And missing them means missing some of the most important things. Your cat is trying to tell you about love, about trust, about the bond you've built without even realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll never see your cat the same way again. Most people know about 1 or 2 of these. The slow blink, maybe. The headbutt. But people who really understand their cat, the ones whose cats seem to follow them everywhere and respond to their voice, they know all 6. And number 6, the last one on this list, is the one that surprises people the most. Because it's the one most cat owners feel every day without realizing, it's the single deepest expression of love. A cat is capable of giving an adult human, so stay until the end. Because when you understand number 6, you'll understand exactly what your cat thinks of you. And it's almost certainly more than you realize. Let's start at the top. Number 1, the slow blink. You've seen this. You're sitting on the couch, your cat is across the room, and they look at you. Then their eyes slowly close. Hold for just a moment, and slowly open again. That's not sleepiness. That's not boredom. That's a message. In cat language, sustained eye contact is a threat. Predators stare. Rivals stare. So when a cat softly closes their eyes around you, they're doing something extraordinary. They're making themselves vulnerable in your presence. They're telling you, in the most direct way they know, that they don't see you as a threat, that they trust you completely. Researchers at the University of Sussex actually studied this in 2020. They found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink at humans who slow blink at them first. It's a real, measurable form of communication. Not a coincidence, not a habit, a conversation. What it means for your relationship is simple. Your cat isn't just tolerating you. They're choosing you. Every slow blink is a small, quiet, "I love you," said in the only way a cat can say it, without using words. Here's how to respond. The next time your cat does this, slow blink back. Soften your eyes. Don't stare. Just close them gently for a second or 2, then open them. Most cats will respond. Some will do it again immediately. Some will walk over and rub against you. You're not imagining it. You're talking to your cat. And that's only the first one. Number 2, the head bonk. Your cat walks up to you and presses the top of their head against your hand, your leg, your face. Sometimes gently, sometimes hard enough that you hear it. Most people think this is just affection. And it is. But it's so much more specific than that. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, their forehead, and around their lips. When they press their head against you, they're not just saying, "Hi." They're marking you. They're depositing their scent on you and telling every other cat in the world and themselves that you belong to their family group, their colony, their inner circle. This is called bunting, and it's something cats only do with creatures they trust completely. They don't bunt on strangers. They don't bunt on threats. They save it for the beings they consider part of their identity. The next time your cat headbutts you, what they're really saying is, "You're mine, and I'm yours, and everyone should know it." The right response is just to receive it. Don't pull away. Don't startle. A gentle scratch under the chin or along the cheeks is the cat equivalent of saying it back. Now we're getting to the ones that change how people see their cat. Number 3, the tail-up greeting. Watch your cat the next time you walk into a room. If they trot toward you with their tail held straight up, often with a little curl or hook at the very tip, pay attention, because that's not a casual posture. That's a specific signal. Adult cats living independently almost never greet each other this way. The tail-up greeting comes from kittenhood. It's how a kitten approaches their mother. And it carries that meaning into adulthood. It's reserved for safe, trusted family members. Studies on feral cat colonies have shown that cats only use the tail-up greeting with cats they have a close, friendly bond with. Everyone else gets a low tail or a sideways tail. So when your cat trots up to you with that tail held high, especially with the little hook at the top, they're greeting you the way they would greet their own mother. They're telling you that, in their world, your family. When you see this, talk to them softly. Crouch down if you can. Acknowledge them. They've made an offering of trust, and the worst thing you can do is ignore it. This next one, number 4, this is the one I get asked about most. Number 4, bringing you things. A toy mouse on your pillow, a hair tie next to your shoes, a bottle cap dropped at your feet. Sometimes if your cat goes outside, something a lot less pleasant. Most people interpret this as the cat showing off, or just dropping junk randomly. It's not random. Cats are predators with a deep, hardwired instinct to share food with their family group. In the wild, mother cats bring prey back to teach their kittens how to hunt and eat. Bonded cats sometimes share kills. When your cat brings you a toy or an object, they're acting on that same ancient instinct. They're including you in the hunt. Sometimes it's a gift. Sometimes it's an invitation to play. Sometimes, and this is the part most people miss, it's your cat trying to teach you. Yes, teach you. They've noticed you don't catch things very well, and they're trying to help. The right response is gratitude. Even when the gift is weird, praise them. Pick the toy up. Toss it once or twice. Don't scold them. To your cat, you just rejected a piece of their heart. Here's the one that most cat owners get completely backwards. Number 5. Following you from room to room. Your cat shadows you. You go to the kitchen, they go to the kitchen. You go to the bathroom, they're sitting outside the door. You move to the living room, and within 60 seconds, there they are. A lot of people assume this means the cat just wants food or attention, or that they're being clingy. That's not really what's happening. Cats are territorial animals, and they organize their world around the beings they consider central to their territory. When a cat follows you from room to room, they're not asking for something. They're keeping you in their orbit. You're a fixed, important point in their internal map of safety. There's also a deeper layer to this. Cats are creatures of routine, and they study yours. They learn your patterns. They learn which room you go to in the morning, which chair you sit in at night. Following you isn't neediness, it's involvement. It's your cat saying, whatever you're doing matters to me, and I want to be near it. The right response is to acknowledge them when you arrive somewhere new. A soft word, a glance, sometimes a place to settle near you. They're not asking to be picked up. They're asking to be present. And that brings us to the last one. Pay attention here, because this one is the one that stays with people the longest. Number 6. Kneading on you. You know this one. Your cat climbs onto your lap, your chest, sometimes even your stomach when you're trying to sleep. And they start pushing alternating paws, slow rhythm, sometimes with their eyes half closed, sometimes purring deeply, sometimes drooling a little. People call it making biscuits. It's adorable. It's also one of the most emotionally significant things a cat can do. Here's what's happening. Kneading is a behavior cats develop as kittens. When they nurse from their mother, they press against her belly with their tiny paws to stimulate milk flow. It's the very first physical bond they ever experience, the original feeling of safety, warmth, and being loved. Most kittens grow out of it. They don't need to nurse anymore. They don't need to do the motion. But some cats keep doing it their entire lives. And the people they choose to do it with, that's not random. That's not just comfort. That is your cat, as an adult animal, returning to the deepest, oldest, most primal feeling of safety they have ever known. And they only do that with someone who recreates that feeling in them. Think about what that means. Out of every human in the world, every place they could be, every person they could choose, they chose you. They lay on you. And their nervous system goes back to being a kitten with their mother, because that's how safe you make them feel. There is no higher compliment a cat can pay an adult human. None. The right response is just to let it happen. The claws can be uncomfortable. A soft blanket between you and them helps. Don't push them off. Don't move suddenly. Don't talk loudly. Just be the safe place they've decided you are. Because when your cat needs on you, they're not just relaxing, they're remembering, on some deep level, the very first love they ever felt, and telling you that you remind them of it. That's not a small thing. That's the whole thing. 6 things. Here they are again. The slow blink, I trust you. The head bonk, you're mine. The tail up greeting, your family. Bringing you things, we're a team. Following you room to room, you matter to me. And kneading on you, you make me feel the way my mother did. Your cat has been communicating all 6 of these things, every single day, for as long as you've known them. They never needed words. They never needed you to be fluent. They just needed you to notice. And now you finally have the vocabulary to hear it. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 did you recognize in your own cat? Tell me the number in the comments and tell me which one surprised you most. If this video helped you see your cat a little more clearly today, give it a like and subscribe for more, because nature is talking. You just have to learn how to listen. I'll see you in the next one.